What's going on, you filthy animals? AMC closed green. Good. Diamond handing. Only a 7% turnover rate because no one's fucking selling, and that's great. And the shorts don't want that. Now, if we look at the chart here, we're on the 4-hour daily, we see 37.75. This is around the area that the shorts piled in, and we can see that is acting as resistance. Now, when we go to Ortex data, besides the short interest, which is 20%, and keep this in mind, we're right. And we're holding on to the stock until we're proven wrong. And we're only wrong when the short interest is 0 and AMC equals 0. Right now, we're right. And if we look at the chart, I want you to pay attention to this number, 72 days. This brings us all the way back to at or about July 23rd. And that brings us to about $37, $38. This is when the shorts piled in. And that's why we have such resistance here. But you fucking apes are stubborn and I love it. And I can see us breaking through this resistance. RSI needs to go on an uptick, break 50. And then we also see the MACD here and the histogram turning green. And we want that green to remain green and show us bullish momentum. And once that happens, I feel like we can break through this and then the shorts are in a world of hurt. But you guys are showing the world how it's done. And I love you guys for that. Now, we're going to look at CEI. And for those who are in CEI and have the same conviction or are diamond handing and holding on to CEI, if you have that conviction, hold on tight, hold on dearly. But CEI, we see here, we had a severe sell-off today and we have to look at it on the minute chart. And on the minute chart, we see this massive dump today, and I thought I was the only one in the bathroom taking a shit today after eating a super spicy Dorito yesterday. No. You had hedgies who decided to manipulate with FUD and fake news, and the stock took a shit on itself. You see this here? This is manipulation. This is coordinated. I want you to do a search for something called a whisper number. Now, a whisper number is different from the public number, especially around earnings, where money managers, fund managers, etc., they have that whisper number where they expect the performance to be on the company. Now, there are a lot of times where you see that a stock such as Apple overperform, but then it dips, right? It's like, wait, you're scratching your head. Well, it's because these guys up at top have already orchestrated what's called a whisper number. And with that being said, you have stocks like these where you have money managers who can go ahead and orchestrate a rug pull. And why do I feel this was orchestrated? Well, beyond the news and the FUD, you can see the volume was insane. It was 20 million in volume on that 1 minute candle alone. And it left a lot of people holding the bag. So now there's a lesson to be learned. If you have conviction and you believe in this play and you believe in the stock, do not sell. Us AMC apes know what it feels like. However, another lesson to be learned. Do not chase penny stocks. This is not something a new investor should do. I do not recommend it for you. If you cannot read a candle chart, if you cannot read indicators, you need to stay the hell away from highly volatile stocks. Invest in stocks such as Ford or Lucid or Facebook. They're far more stable and your money's less at risk while you learn. Stop losses are critical, especially on stocks like these. Running from 33 cents. And yes, you're like, whoa, I'm going to become a millionaire. But not every stock run is a lottery ticket, guys. You have to approach it conservatively. Every 20%, take out your wins. Your initial investment gone after the first 20% run up. And then you leave the house money there. And as it keeps running, you subtract quarter, and you have a profit. And you're not sitting there holding the bag. This is blatant market manipulation. I hope CEI is able to recover. But you AMC apes, I want you to look at this and look at it closely. Because when AMC begins to squeeze, it's going to look like this, but with several zeros. And you cannot afford to panic. People were panic selling. And sure, they bought the dip, and I'm sure a lot of people made some money on the run up. But with something like AMC, it's going to be hard to stomach $100 swings, $200 swings. But just like you maintain your conviction today, you need to maintain your conviction then. And CEI, I wish you all the best. I really hope it does recover, even though there was expectation of a retracement, because on the daily, if we look at the daily here, I want to pay attention to the RSI. If we look at the daily, RSI was highly elevated. at 92. It was due for a pullback. And so this might be the pullback you wanted. And if you feel bullish about the stock, go ahead, buy the dip. It's a deal. That's all I can say about this. Penny stocks, not my kind of game. But for those who enjoy the risk and you have the conviction, go for it. Anyways, guys, this is Gabe with Review Dork. I have to go wipe my asshole with aloe. Peace.